Hello, my name is John Britz from Motorola Solutions, and today we're here at New York City Javits Convention Center, debuting our new MP6000 multi-plane bioptic imager scanner. The main reason that Motorola is here today in introducing this product is to help with the customer experience in retailers, whether mass merchandise, grocery, box stores as well too. Today there's been an unfulfilled capability. Consumers need to interface with their consumer smartphones at checkout, and the retailers want to engage further as well with the consumer. So the interaction and the last point to make an impression on the shopper is right at the checkout lane. Three key reasons we got into this and advantages that we bring to the table is one, the device is 100% imaging technology. All previous devices out there are laser-based, so you'll see some net new stuff that my partner here, John, will demonstrate in a second. Secondly, the expandability of the product. Not only is it a barcode reader, as I mentioned, reading one-dimensional and two-dimensional barcodes, it also reads from smartphones, the barcodes that are electronically displayed, and the expandability for the future, whether RFID and other aspects that are growing in the industry. So at this point, I'd like to turn it over to my colleague, John, and he'll actually show us some of the abilities of the MP6000.
Sure, thanks, John. So when people hear it's imaging, John, first thing they're concerned about is, can it read nice 1D barcodes like this, similar to my laser, which is fairly good at this type of stuff. So let me just demonstrate that. Whoop. So very high speeds, laser, the issue is as good as laser is completely gone. There's no problem with that at all. So then you start to say to yourself, this is an imager, so what else can it do for me? So in a store, selling some alcohol, going to scan the item, and the POS is asking me to prove that the person is the correct age. So often in the US, as you know, we have PDF or two-dimensional barcodes on driver's licenses. So the cashier finds it very easy to just swipe that driver's license, even though it's a 2D barcode, and she can prove that she checked the age verification.
And they're prompted on the screen for a valid sale at that point in time?
Yeah, just if there's another item in that sale which needed age verification because she scanned it once, it will allow the other items to go through automatically, and that's up to the POS software. So now imagine for a second, if we move into reading off cell phones, imagine for a second that actually I'm now a self-checkout customer. It's not a normal checkout lane anymore. So I'm a self-checkout customer. The store has deployed mobile loyalty and mobile couponing. I walk up to this front side of the scanner where a cashier would normally be, and I'm not quite sure how to scan the barcode. So it's important that it just scans, because that's what self-checkout's all about. So even if I'm used to a price checker and the phone on the price checker just looks down like this, so I go like that, it can even read from the top side down. Or bottom window as if I'm at the airport, or you know, that window there because it's the biggest window. It just works. So that six-sided is key, and six-sided on cell phone is especially key, that a self-checkout customer just gets it and doesn't have to think about it.
So that may be my loyalty card or a coupon or rewards that a retailer may push down to me?
Absolutely. So then as an option, we've got this little customer side scanner around the side of the unit here. Can be added at any time during or after purchase with no tools at all. So this is a little application where the customer has gone around the store and has gone self-shopping with a BYOD, bring your own device. So they can walk up to an assisted lane, and I could be a cashier here working on an order, and they can just walk up and scan off that little side scanner there without getting in anybody's way. And as you can see, the screen is saying, okay, we know you, you've checked out, see you later.
So in real time, as the cashier is scanning these packaged goods, I could be on the checkout side and interact simultaneously?
Yeah,
with
yeah. And in fact, one retailer today had an idea for maybe it's almost a dual point of sale, which I thought was very interesting. It gives the opportunity for that kind of new thought. So finally on imaging, even on going back to just plain old 1D, images are very good at particular barcode problems. John, you can see that's barely a barcode.
Legible, as I can see.
But really it just eats these things up. Or truncation, very small barcode. Truncation means being printed too short compared to its width. Once again, just eats up truncated barcodes, no problems at all. This is a standard that you'll see on produce in the United States, John. It's called GS1 data bar, but it's becoming a global standard in 2014, and it's always been fairly tough to scan. But once again, the imaging units scan it really well.
So is that a combination of the scan and also weighing of the produce, I suspect?
Yeah, so often it's scan it, then put the item down and weigh it. The POS knows to weigh it. So that's really it. Low power consumption, no moving parts, scans all types of barcodes that could never be scanned before at this type of unit, and improves the scanning on everything else in your basket at the same time.
So what about shipping and availability of the product?
Around mid-2013, but availability for the customers to start testing pretty much now.
Great.